What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Phones and Drones. For those of you that don't follow the channel, you probably missed our unboxing of the new Poco M3, but here we are to talk a little bit more about this baby in that Poco yellow color. So for those of you that don't know, this is meant to be one of the new budget phones. It's meant to take like budget crown champ with what they have internally and the price. 6,000 milliamp hour battery, LCD display, 400 nits of brightness, Snapdragon 662. Not the highest end, but what they've done here is actually really sweet, including design and finish. I'm definitely a fan. I think it looks pretty good. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright, so Poco M3, as you can see right off the bat, this is actually max brightness, and those 400 nit limitation does really show. So as far as my initial impressions for the last 4 or 5 days of using this, it looks good, it's actually smooth enough. However, you do definitely see a hindrance in that display. So here's a brighter wallpaper. We'll just set this as everything. And yeah, it's just not the brightest display, so outdoor visibility is limited. It's definitely hindered, but again, not necessarily a deal breaker at the price point. Another thing you can notice right off the bat is that off-axis shifting, and you can see just because of that LCD display how limited those viewing angles are. As far as actually launching apps and all that, you can see slight delays. Let's just go ahead and go to Amazon. But nothing, again, for this price point that should be a deal breaker. If we actually jump between a couple of apps, you can see it takes it and handles it pretty well. Let me actually go and show you multitasking. And if we jump back to Amazon, not too bad. Again, for the price point, definitely not a deal breaker. So as far as launching the camera, if we double press the home button, doesn't do it off the bat. You actually have to set that up in settings, but launching it here, you can see comes out pretty well. A slight delay in shooting the picture, but not terrible. Photo quality actually looks decent. So definitely not ideal shooting conditions. It's a little dark in the studio, but you can see that the quality came out pretty well. One other area that I just have to call out, because it tends to be a lot of where manufacturers cut costs, is on the motor. So on that vibration and haptic feedback motor, it is definitely weak on this device. By no means is it significant. I've had it in my pocket and I haven't felt it before. And that doesn't go to say, you know, I feel a lot of other phones as well, but usually your mid and higher end phones, you have no issues with that. Sound quality is okay. Again, you definitely, again, realize it is a budget segment phone and it's not super loud and crisp, but I've had no issues hearing anything either. Let's go ahead and just go to one of our videos here.
Of those, between all the models, they have actually now answered over 4.
So, definitely does not sound terrible. It gets loud, but just does not stay crisp. So, beyond that, the phone works and functions perfectly well. Obviously, it does everything you can imagine for a regular Android phone. But these are just some of my first initial impressions. Tame your expectations for that value device, I guess you can say. But let me know what you guys think. For 129 bucks, 6,000 milliamp hour battery, 1080p display, is it something you'd be picking up? Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.